Hello there. Okay, been a week and a half, and 2 episodes have appeared since then. The end of Cologne's introductory arc, as well as Mousse. Okay, I'm getting off my back. For some reason, the original series is a lot better, and I'm also including one of the worst episodes the original series had. I'll explain it very quickly. First off, the end of the Mousse fight. Granted, it's pretty good, but not really that great. As in, if this is just a general fight between Mousse and Ranma, okay, it makes sense. The universe hates Mousse. This universe just loves to hate Mousse. Regardless of what universe it is, it's Romako Takahashi's, the original anime, or even this anime. Doesn't matter. Mousse must lose. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I just didn't like the way how he actually lost. In the original anime as well as the comic, Ranma was able to beat him as a girl. And to me, it meant a lot more because it showed Ranma's ingenuity. That he was able to think on his feet how to defeat him. In this one, no, Ranma gets turned into a boy, and that's it. Fight over. Cologne's plans on Mousse winning for some reason goes sideways. I don't know either. The original one had it better, where Ranma came in with the touch that stops the cat's tongue actually imploding on it. They already knew he couldn't turn back into a boy. So he went as a girl and fought the entire fight as a girl. I think the reason why was very simple. This is Netflix. You haven't figured it out by now. Netflix made this change. Why? If you haven't figured it out now, Mousse is very nearsighted. And Ranma took advantage of that in the fight. Mouse's nearsighted is often, like everything else about him, used as a battering ram onto his ego. It's like putting an atomic bomb, regardless. Ugh. So, as I said, I did like the fact in the original anime that when Mousse lost his glasses, he immediately pulled up a magnifying glass. Granted, he was able to see Ranma pretty easily. Problem is, when you're holding a magnifying glass, you're now basically one-handed in a fight. And Ranma was able to use the chestnuts roasting on open fire on him, basically ending it pretty quickly. Ugh, poor Mousse, right? But no, they couldn't have that on Netflix, though, because that shows weakness. Physical weakness is not welcome to Netflix, is it? Look, if you're going to make these adaptations, get as close to the source material as possible. FMA Brotherhood this thing. At the very worst, you can always say, well, this is what the source materials say. I mean, that's what the Rental Girlfriend writers are saying. I'm sorry, I had to bring that up. They've been my punching bag all year. Why stop now, right? Anyway, I did thought it was kind of funny at the end with Mousse still hugging Akane, thinking it's Shampoo. At least a nice going away present for him, because now he's got to go back to China and turn into a duck. I'm not kidding you, that actually happens. Sorry, I spoiled it for you. As you know, a lot of this Cologne arc is placed often very strangely, because now Ranma starts working for Cologne in the restaurant, the Cat Cafe. It's not an actual cat restaurant. And, well, of course, this is where he learns the chestnuts are roasting on open fire technique, only after the fight with Mousse. And, you know, he ends up going to the fair with Akane. And they go to the fish, and he realizes the speed of his hands is what makes the chestnuts roasting of open fire actually work. And now he can actually get his speed up. Weird, because even in the original manga, you wonder, like, wait a minute, that was well established. Don't ask for logic. And of course, he ends up fighting Cologne in a hot tub, springs, whatever, bath. We'll call it hot bath. There is one little difference now between this and the original manga. In the original manga, if it's water, Ranma still gets hurt regardless of the temperature of water. He gets scalded. It's only really after really adjusting his body that he's able to do anything, but it still hurts significantly. Which leads me up to my next episode. Episode 4. I'm just going to call it right off the bat. Once again, I said, the Snowman race was one of the worst episodes of season 2. So how are we going to finish off the Cologne arc where we just avoid that thing? Oh, let's do a replay of it. Yeah, this is an exact replay. We replaced snowmen with watermelons. Perfect, fine. Let's work with it. With the same exact PowerPoint bullet points there. Including with So Nintendo questioning, so, you really want to go out with Shampoo? You have to choose now between Shampoo and Akane. And we even got to the point where the watermelon competition just goes away magically. Cologne and Shampoo and Ranma basically just smash each other's watermelons. The end. So it's basically beat for beat the same exact episode. Now, in the original manga, as I told you, regardless of the water, well, Cologne decides to put the Phoenix Pill on a shark in the original one. And don't forget, sharks are kind of terrifying creatures to deal with. I think you should tell you, it was a great white, from Jaws. Rumiko Takahashi is a brilliant parodist of her time. And Jaws was a huge movie from the 1970s, where they just celebrated its 50th anniversary. So, great white sharks were always all the rage. So, let's face it, going against a shark alone should be hard enough. So, what do they do here? Oh, let's substitute the bear with the shark. I don't know what else to say. You literally decided to change the original one by simply doing the least effective way to do it. You just simply took a brief overlook of the manga. And simply decided, let's combine the manga and the anime episode. And let's combine them together. Beat them together with a sledgehammer. See what we get. We got the shark fist, which ironically looks like the Kamehameha technique. Ranma actually does have a version of this. I'm going to wait for that episode to come up. It's not relatively... okay, I'll say Tashishi Hokudan. But that doesn't come till later in the series. I'll also give a spoiler. One of the movies actually has that move. Look for it. One of those 2 movies. So I'll say it right at the bat. The original anime somehow did this better. Because I didn't think anybody could ever top the terribleness of even the animation. That one was awful. The Snowman episode. The Snowman race. And somehow they decide, let's go for it. Yeah, the Cologne introductory arc was not done very well. And there's really no excuse for this one. Okay, so I hope the next introductory episodes are done better. I mean, after all, getting an Okonomiyaki chef. Yeah, I've been looking forward to that for basically since the series was announced. And it's not a very hard character to make. Okay, now let's get to the announcements for the website. I will be working in the next couple weeks on the Rick and Morty retrospective of the season. I still haven't watched Tron. This past weekend I was in Atlanta. Less I say, the better. And anyway, I'm heading out. Have a good night. Bye.